What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today's video we are going to be taking a look at how you can install Android 11 Beta 2 on your Redmi Note 7 Pro. So again, this procedure is for the wallet, and again over here this is kind of advanced user thingy. It's not for the daily use, to be honest. This is still in beta stages, and again this is a complete port of a Pixel 4 XL. So again, as of my Redmi Note 5 Pro installation video, this is not a Pixel 2 GSI that we would be installing over here. This is a port by a nameless dev. So again, he has adjusted the vendor for a few of the things, and again this is a Pixel 4 XL firmware. So there are some features more than the Pixel 2 GSI, but some of the features just completely missing. Like for example, the launcher is far more older than I expect. So for example, there are a couple of features missing right over here. Again, the suggestions and stuff. Also, the gestures don't actually feel as of the newer one, but this is actually a beta 2 base. As you can see, the music player and everything has been already enabled. So for example, if I just play anything right through here, there should be a player. Oh no, it's still not playing. There you go. There is the brand new player. Again, you can just play or expand it right over here, and it has very nice ripple effect. So again, I have completely reviewed the Android 11 beta 2. You can just press the I button over here for a complete coverage of that. But again, just going through the phone, the UI is really smooth, and it's just amazing how good the Android 11 runs on this thing, ported from a Pixel 4, as this is not a source based ROM. Like, look at that performance, and again, in-app scrolling and stuff is very smooth. So again over here, if you just go to the settings and everything, there are a few of the features just over here and there, just a bit different from something I reviewed, because this is again a Pixel 4 base. So again, if you just go to system, you have motion sensor and everything just completely disabled. But if you just go to the gestures, you do have system navigation and everything with the 3-button one, which is missing in that one. So again, you have the quick gestures completely disabled as it needs Pixel hardware. So developer has pretty much fixed everything that he could. For example, the camera, then again the brightness slider is pretty much just alright. But there are few things which can't be done on a ported Pixel 4 firmware. For example, the hotspot is almost like completely broken. Then again the voltage is broken. So again, that things would be needing Android R vendor, which won't be happening until like I guess September. But again, just your normal daily stuff like your normal SIM cards, then again Gcam and everything just works fine. Again, this build can be rooted with Magix. So again, if you just use the canary builds of Magix, it can be completely rooted if you just want to test some stuff. So let's just get to the installation. Again, I do actually recommend having a bit of experience in installing ROMs. If you don't, just don't try it. But if you have actually installed ROMs in previous times, you can just go to your recovery mode like this by powering off your phone and pressing the power and volume up at the same time. Again, if you just want to install a top recovery on this phone, it's very easy. It's a 1-year-old phone. There are a lot of tutorials on it, and I do actually recommend using the official TWRP recovery. Now I'm using a past one cause on the newer ones the brightness is quite broken. So to just go to wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik, cache, system, vendor, data, and metadata just to be safe, and just wipe your whole phone. And again, I do actually recommend formatting the data by just going to wipe format data and type in yes, to just avoid any kind of encryption issues, as the system as root phones do actually have them. So you have to just hit enter right over here, but mine is completely decrypted already. So we will be just going to install and search for the ROM right over here, Android 11 beta 2 violet, very simple named, and everything would install itself. Yep, from kernel to system to vendor, everything has been compiled by the nameless dev. Once everything has been installed, you can just go ahead and reboot directly. If you want to flash Magix, of course you can do that. And the phone is literally booted in under like 30 seconds. That's like amazing times. So again, just hit OK right over here, and let me just adjust the brightness real quick. So there you go. Just add your Wi-Fi right over here, and you can just leave at that. Again, the GMS and everything will actually complete the setup, but I do actually recommend installing a unified play services rather than just depending on the Pixel 4 one, to just avoid any kind of app freezes or just system year force closes. So you have to just go to files. As you can see, it takes quite a while. So just installing a latest version of GMS just helps the overall stability of the phone. So let me just allow this source. Oh, the gestures are enabled. Done, and just reboot the phone once. So the new GMS are activated, and the phone is finally back up. So you can just go ahead and just set up your Gmail and everything by the Google Pixel setup just right over here, or you can just go to the files and install your favorite Gcam, which I've already done, and it just works amazing. Like, look at that, in which ROM the Gcam opens that quick. Like, the Android 11 beta 2 optimizations are just amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it on how you can install Android 11 Beta 2 on your Redmi Note 7 Pro. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this helpful, please drop a like and be sure to subscribe for more content like this. See you guys in the next one. Peace.